Hi, here we are again, learning about honeybees, my favorite insects. Now, you can imagine with the queen laying how many eggs again in the summertime? That's right, 2,000. And with the field bees bringing all that pollen and nectar, pretty soon, all these honeycomb cells are filled with stuff. Pollen and nectar and honey and eggs of the queen, and so many bees have become of all those eggs that the workers all of a sudden realize, oops, we are running out of space, it's getting too crowded, we have to find a new nest for half of our colony. And what happens then is the colony will swarm, we call that. The queen will leave with half of the bees to find a new nest. But the other half left behind has to have a queen too, right? So first they make a new queen. And you might want to find out later how they do this. Now, before the new queen hatches, the old queen will leave with a swarm. She has to leave. If she sticks around a little longer, the new queen will find her and kill her, because there can be only one queen in each colony of honeybees. So just before the new queen hatches, the old queen will leave, she will fly out, she will end up in a tree someplace, and all the bees, which are part of her swarm, will follow. And that is an awesome sight. Bees are boiling out of a black cloud of bees, following the queen, finding her, and clustering around her. And this is what it looks like. This is a swarm of bees. You don't see the queen, she's smack in the middle. Now, if you see something like this hanging in a tree in your yard or underneath the gables of your roof or your neighbor's roof, never allow anybody to kill it, because this is something very precious. You know how important honeybees are for us, right? This is something very interesting. Put on a hat and watch it for a little while. These bees are very gentle. They are not out to sting you. They are not aggressive. All they want to be is close to their queen. They fly around a little bit, so stay still and watch them for a little while. After a little while, scout bees will leave that swarm, which is another job the workers have. Scouting out the area for another hollow place to move them all into. Well, it might take a little while. What you also can do is ask your mom or dad to call town hall, and they know the name of a beekeeper probably who might want to come and pick up that swarm. In my town, they call me. Oh, and I like this because I love picking up a swarm. This way I get a new colony of honeybees. So I go to that place. I take my smoker with me, my veil, an empty box, and a ladder, and I go. Many times though, when I go to a place like this, I look around. I cannot see a swarm. Where is that swarm? They said there was a swarm around here. So finally I ring the doorbell, the person comes out, and I ask, you said there was a swarm around, where is it? And they say, yes, over there. And then I look, and all they show me is this. Then I say, this is not a swarm of bees. This is a wasp nest. But sometimes they do show me a swarm of bees. And if it's low enough in the tree that I can reach it with a ladder, I put the ladder against the tree, I climb up with my box, I hold this box beneath this big blob of bees, I knock against the branch, the big blob of bees will fall into the box, I climb down, then I pour this bucket of bees into an empty hive, and then pretty soon the cleaners start cleaning, the builders start building, the field bees start collecting their food, pollen and nectar, the queen will start laying her eggs, and pretty soon I have a beautiful, new, working colony of honeybees. Now I like to talk to you about picnics, barbecues. This is what I often hear and see at picnics. It goes like this. Oh, mommy, there's a bee on my hot dog. No, I'm scared. Well, there are two things wrong with it. First of all, you stay still when you're among these insects, but you know that one. Secondly, bees never come to your hot dogs to take a bite. what comes to your hot dogs to take a bite are wasps, especially yellow jackets. Wasps like to eat meat. They come to your hot dog to take a bite. So next time that happens to you, you might want to do what I do now, and you will impress everybody around your picnic table by doing what I do now. And you are very cool about it and say, Mom, Dad, look, there's a wasp on my hot dog. I'm going to be very quiet and watch it for a little while. Oh, now it's taking a bite from my hot dog. This is really interesting. Now it flew away and it didn't even sting me. That's right, because you didn't scare it. You were quiet. I must admit though, wasps have a bad reputation. That means people don't like wasps so much because sometimes they get stung by a wasp and they say, I don't know why I got stung just now. I was walking quietly by here and all of a sudden this wasp comes and stings me. That is because wasps get very easily scared when you are too close to their nest. So if you have a wasp by your entrance door or in your compost pile or in your swing set or in the ground and you happen to walk across, they get so scared of you that they send their guard wasps after you to sting you that you go away, and then you say, I didn't do anything, why did this happen? Well, that happens sometimes. But if a wasp comes to your food or into your classroom, her nest might be high up in a tree way out there. There's nothing for them to worry about, unless, of course, you hit them. Then it will sting you. So stay quiet. Well, sometimes though, accidents do happen and you do get stung by one of these insects. Now, it hurts, that's true. But you know what? You're no babies, right? You can grit your teeth and you can say, oh my goodness, I got stung by something, it hurts so much, but I can take it. Grit your teeth. See whether you see a stinger in your skin. If you see a stinger in your skin, you got stung by a bee, that's right. If you don't see a stinger in your skin, you got stung by a wasp, probably. Now, your body will react to that sting. You will swell up a little bit. That's okay, put some ice on it. Sometimes you swell up a lot. That's okay too, put more ice on it. The only time it's not okay is if you not only swell up where you got stung, but all of a sudden your arms start swelling up, your throat is swelling up, you get a rash all over. That is not okay. That means your body overreacts. That means you are allergic against those stings. And then you have to see a doctor quickly, and the doctor needs to help you. But that is fairly rare. Think you can handle this? Yes, right? Yes, of course. Now, shall we say hi to the bees over there? Maybe you follow me, the legs of my pants into my socks, and we are ready to say hi to my bees. Follow me. Okay, I'll puff a little smoke in front of the bees. Puff, puff, puff. And then this is the inner cover, it's called. Yeah. Now this is a small hive. It's a young colony. I just started it this year. Let's see whether they made any honey yet. Probably not yet. Maybe we check this out. Let's put this off and look neat underneath there. All right. Little puff puff. see the pollen here? They collected a lot of pollen in all those yellow powder they stuffed into those cells, which is very good growing food for the bees. Now let's see. Let's check out this one here. Oh. Now look at this. Look at they started making honey. That is nectar, and they are working on this to make honey out of it. Let's see whether we see, maybe we can see the queen. See the honey? It's not honey yet, because it has not put they have not put the lid on the honey yet, on the nectar yet. So it's not ready. Maybe we find some which is ready. No. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, here, see this? This honey is ready. See, they put a lid. This is honey not quite ready yet, but here they started to put a lid on it. And that honey underneath is ready. See? Now I need to lick my finger, but I can't. I have my veil on. Delicious. The first honey of the year. But it will take a little while until I can harvest the honey, because it's not done yet. It's still nectar. There. Let's put it back together. If you're very gentle, the bees don't mind you at all. There. Put the lid back on. There. The outer cover, another lid on top of it. And here we are. Say goodbye to my bees. And I say goodbye to you. Bye.